Hello, welcome back. In today's video, I'm going to be discussing how you can schedule a $1,200 week. If this video is for you, please do smash that subscription button. All of those subscription buttons do help because it makes me keep making more videos. I know that you're liking these videos, and also give it a thumbs up as well. So I've had a few requests to do this video, and I'm going to put it out there. Don't just aim at $1,200. If you're earning more than that, don't try and lower it to $1,200. And also, don't just think that that's the maximum earnings you can make. That's just a figure that I've been making on earning 15 hours a week, working 15 hours a week, and that's works for me. But maybe you want to make some more. So I'm just showing you now how I would go about it. So I've had a look here. First off, my first tip would be make sure you're creating a class that somebody wants. So you need to try it as a one-time class first, I would say, in my opinion, what's worked for me. And if it works as a one-time class, then extending that is going to help you. Also, bear in mind your system as well. So like the time of year. So if you're creating classes in the spring, summer, then we know fun time classes are going to sell more as opposed to those academic classes. When you're coming to the fall, parents' priorities shift, children's priorities shift, and academic classes become a necessity. Therefore, parents are going to pay for those classes, and those are what they're going to be looking at, and that's what's going to be selling as long-term classes. My next tip on doing that is what I'm talking about now. So ongoing classes, semester classes, multi-day classes. If you don't know the difference, please do have a look on Outschool, or I will create a video on that. But multi-day is when you're teaching more than once in that week, for example, or for a short term. Ongoing is just ongoing. Maybe you've got 2-3 classes a week for a long period of time. And a semester is where you're doing it, say, for 8 weeks or 10 weeks, something like that. And it's within that curriculum. That's a very, very quick overview. But I've got this class here. So 25 minutes. 3 to 18 children, ages 3 to 6, $35 a week. This is not my class, and I'm not here to criticize at all. But anyone who's been a teacher and taught children between the ages of 3 and 6, my goodness, those kids have got so much energy, and that's why they need teachers, in order to help them to teach and learn effectively. But 3 to 18 kids in realist, like, I doubt that online teaching you'll be able to cope with 18 3-year-olds in one room for 25 minutes. That's really hard. Even in a classroom situation, there's usually 2 teachers on hand, a support teacher, when you're with this age range. So I'm expecting or suspecting this is a fairly new teacher that's teaching on this platform. I did look. I don't really want to show the teacher's face as opposed to, because she hasn't asked for permission, but I suppose it's free advertising, isn't it? So you got $35 a week, 25 minutes. How many times are they meeting for? 5 times there for 25 minutes. So you've got that. Here, I can see that she said 3 to 18. 3 out of 7 classes have sold out. So it's very popular. Here, she's got 1 spot remaining. Here in this week, so Tuesday, Wednesday, she's doing this, it seems to be most days, Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Let's have a look. And Monday, so maybe she's doing Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. She's got 1 spot remaining, 4 learners enrolled, 1 spot remaining. I have a feeling that she's probably not choosing to teach 18 children, because anyone knows that when you're teaching here online, even with 2 screens, when you go over, say, 8-9 children, I don't feel as though you can be really giving those children everything they need, especially with this class, which is a class to do with preschool. And it looks like she's teaching everything to do with preschool, counting, tracing, shapes, more you need to be able to hear what those children are saying, in my opinion. Either way, if we do base it on the 18 kids, now I just did this calculation, also 15, I think I've done it on. Let's have a look and see how much 35 times, say something like 15, because I think that's a bit more realistic. So 15 times 35, that's $525. That's $525. So the 18 children, let's say she's got 18 children over those, several days that she's teaching. That's $630. So even with that one class that she's got, say, she's teaching 25 minutes a day for 5 days, 5 different lessons, that's 2 hours and a half for $630. You times that by 2, that's your week there. That's hitting your $1,200 week. So you can see there is no magic to this. It's literally, these are the things that you need. There is no magic in it whatsoever. Time it at different times. She's got a 3 o'clock time there. She's got a 1 p.m. time there, which is popular with this age range, and a 9 p.m. time as well. So this is telling me that this lady could well be outside of my GMT times, may well be. But we've just seen there, with one class, she has hit the $600 mark with one class that she's meeting with 5 times. So she said over a week she's going to meet them at this time for these meetings. I'm clicking on these meetings here so we can see how many different meetings are those. She's going up until the 4th of September. So this one class here is going to bring in $600. She's got a second class of it and she's got more. That's another $600. So that there is telling you that this is for a week as well. It's for a week, and she's meeting them on different weeks too. So she's got a guaranteed income. Let's have a look just here. This is based on the numbers that I've said. So if it's 15 children, for example, but even if it was spread over 2 different classes or 3 different classes, but let's say this class has got 15 children in on that week, but that she's meeting them, that's $600. And we know here by having a look here that you've got the 25th, the 26th, the 27th, 28th, then 31st. Then she's done another week. So we can see there for the next 2 weeks, she signed those people up. She's earning $600 a week with those children. So what that is telling me is that these ongoing classes, these multi-day classes, you got more of a chance of upselling to them and keeping them in longer for that period of time. Then on top of that, you can have some of your one-time classes that are quite popular that are going to get a guaranteed 6 children in, and you're charging a decent amount as suggested by Outschool, say $12 for that hour or $15 for that hour. Then $15 times 6, for example, I've got to get out the calculator. I'm not going to pretend I'm great at maths. I'm not. It's $90. There you go, already throwing that in. So that's just an example of how you can hit $1,200 quite quickly a week by just doing this. What I've said to you, ongoing. Make sure it's popular. Make sure it's what they're wanting. Multi-day class. Meet several different times in that week to make it worth the parents handing over that cash, and you're hitting it there just with one class alone. So thank you very much for watching.